Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. All right, you ready to get started? So remember, every day it's the same routine. Watch the reading video, then you do the RAS Kids. Social studies, and then you do the assignment. Math, and then you do the assignment. And then you get on the Zoom at 12:30. Any extra time in between is when you should be going on Imagine Math, Get Epic, and education.com. I did assign some activities on education.com for you guys to go ahead and do. All right, so just like always, the first thing you do is go to your name. And the password is LEAP, all lowercase, LEAP. All right, and you hit my assignment. And today's book is going to be Are You From India? We are still working on comparing and contrasting. We've been doing this for so long. Next week, we're starting all new learning standards. So we'll still compare and contrast sometimes, but our focus skill won't be that. But again, for the rest of this week, we're still working on how to compare, tell how two things or two stories are the same, and then how to contrast. How are they different? All right, let's get to it. Are you from India? No, I am not from India. I am from a large country called India. Are you from India? Notice the question mark. That means the author is asking a question. I am from India. I wave my beautiful green tail. Oh, I just love peacocks. They're so pretty when they open up their tails. I am from India. You may spot my dark face as I leap from tree to tree. And then if you look at the caption, it says langur monkey. Very cute. I am from India. I have a wide head that looks like a hood. I am from India. I am as big as a house, and I love to play in water. I am from India. I have orange and black stripes, and I move silently through the forest. I am from India. My long, thin snout has a bump on the end. I am from India. I am small but brave and famous for hunting snakes. Watch out, snake. And this is called a mongoose. I haven't been reading the caption, so make sure you go back and read those captions. This is a yak. I am from India. My thick, shaggy coat protects me in the cold mountains. All of these animals are from India, and I am from India too. Wow, so let's look at all these animals and we can compare it to the United States. What animals are the same that we see in the United States? I know I've seen peacocks, tigers, elephants, alligators. I haven't seen that type of snake or that monkey or the mongoon or a yak. But those are, we do have similar animals, right? That's one way we're the same. Okay, and you earn your stars. And what I'll do some shout outs for the kids that have the most stars. The more you read at the end, you're supposed to be going in level up, and everybody has their own reading level. And the way you can level up is if you get a certain amount of stars, then you go up to a new reading level. And it's really important for you to be doing this, okay? All right, let's go for the quiz. This book is mostly about, so what is the main idea of the story? Is it about A, people from India, B, places in India, or C, animals from India? Well, Even though the cover shows a person, you might think it's about people from India. That's why you have to read the book, because it's not about people. What's it about, guys? You got it, animals. The author's purpose for writing this book is, all right, so this is a nonfiction book. Nonfiction means that the story is true, okay? So did the author write this to tell a story? No, there wasn't any story told, right? It was just giving us information about what animals are there. B, to give information. C, to persuade. Persuade is when you try to get somebody to do something. So it's B, to give information. All right, this goes directly with our objective for today. So you guys are going to do this one on your own. What is one way all the animals in the book are alike? A, they all live in trees. B, they all live in India. C, they all live in water. Which animal from India has a long, thin snout and lives in the water? I'm also going to have you guys do this one on your own. A cobra, an elephant, a gharial. The yak has a thick, shaggy coat that protects it from the cold. What is the definition of coat as it is used in this sentence? So remember, when a word is bold like that, it's always going to be a vocabulary word, and you have to figure out what it means, okay? Now, in this instance, we're not talking about a coat that one of us would wear, right? We're talking about an animal. The yak has a thick, shaggy coat that protects it from the cold. All right, so let's see what a shaggy coat is. Is it A, an animal's covering made of fur or hair? B, a piece of clothing with long sleeves? C, fat under the skin that keeps some animals warm? Well, let's eliminate the wrong one. It's definitely not B. Those animals are not wearing long sleeves. It's got to be either A or C. I'm going to have you guys figure this one out, okay? Just remember, shaggy coat, okay? Protecting from the cold. Right, then you hit done, which it won't let me because I didn't finish. So I'm going to go back and let me just see something here. I haven't checked level up yet, so I just want to see what happens when you get on there. Okay, so at the top, you're going to see what your reading level is. Now my reading level is not a K, everyone. Mrs. Stevens, not that K isn't a great level, but I just picked any level. It will come up with all the books that you need to read. You should be taking the quizzes. Once you master all of those, it'll level you up to the next reading level, which would be L, okay? All right, boys and girls, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Zoom. We will talk about how all the animals were the same and different in the book, and we'll find some other fun activities to do on Zoom. All right, make sure you write your name for the attendance in Class Dojo if you can, and also make sure you watch the social studies video and do the assignment in the portfolio section of Class Dojo. If you can't get to the portfolio section, just draw it on a piece of paper and send a picture. All right, everybody, see you soon.